I'll just come out and say it. I no longer love fishing. This trip has just drained every drop of confidence I have. I don't think I can keep fishing here. Like, nothing works for me. Every little failure adds up exponentially. I mean, I was close to just snapping a rod over my knee just now. In fact, this trip has been so frustrating. I consider, I just don't know how I can keep doing YouTube. I mean, it's that bad. I haven't, maybe I'm just being melodramatic. I need some time off. I spent money for this trip. It started off really well. And then Wednesday, it just turned off. And right now, I mean, this morning I had 6 hits. It's incredible how f***ing terrible I am at fishing. Unbelievable, man. It's like a comic. 6 hits. Couldn't hook a single one. Not a single one. I don't know what to do. I'm at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pack up the house and turn in the boat and go home tonight. I don't see how I can stay. Like, every cast is becoming torture. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dies. We got number 3. starting to put something together here. There's another pounder. Little guy, but another pounder. A pounder. Alright, it's about 12:30. We caught 7 already. I needed those fish. I was pretty low there this morning about 8 o'clock. The little Kitech swim bait and the drop shot saved the trip, really. I was ready to pack it in. We're going to go try one spot over here where there may be crappie or smallie, because I haven't caught either. I missed another pike just now. I'm just not destined to catch those things. So, angling spiders and you other guys that catch them often, I'm impressed. Alright, let's get moving. Another largie, not the smallie we're hoping for. Okay, I know I'm running out of time, but I would regret never seeing at least the bridge. So we're gonna hit up the bridge and see what happens. I thought it was a smallie. Bam! So I went to gas up the boat at the dock that's next to where I'm staying. And the guy there was telling me that the Chamber of Commerce here at Black Lake is planning on stocking a whole bunch of bass because the bass population is so low. So maybe it makes me feel a little bit better. He told me that everyone today was struggling. I said, today is the one day I haven't been struggling so far. Knocking wood. Hope I don't jinx myself. So, bass population's low. And that also makes the guys that I'm staying with even that much more douches that they're killing every bass that they catch. But, whatever. Alright, we are at 43. We need 7. It's doable. It's gonna be tough. Let's get at it. Broke off. This is the head. Switch back to the last focus here head. Got another one that's a pound and a half. Chunker. Switch back to the last head and a half. Caught one. Don't know if it really means anything. Big decisions, big decisions. I can go to another little spot off the point of an island, just like this, or I can go to where I was catching them in the middle of the day today, which is right there. I can't really do both. I have to make a move now. Like 3 fish. I have like an hour to do it. Still walking. And then hit. Got him. Get in the f***ing net. Yes! Smallmouth! Finally! All this time! And we get a smallmouth. Oh, yes, baby! Bam! I think that's 50. I think that's 50. 2-2. Bam! We gotta get one more. Just to make sure. Thank you, fish. Might not count. Sit down. It might count. Where is he? Oh, 51. Bam! Bam! Thank you, fish. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Words cannot describe how I feel. This lake has been a roller coaster, man. It has been a roller coaster of emotions. I was ready to give up fishing this morning. I was going to go home and pack away my stuff. I was not feeling it. But I kept going. I put on that little swim bait from Kitech on the Mega Bass little spin head and caught the one little one that counted and caught another one. And was like, all right, let's just keep this going. And then it kept going and going. That came down to the wire. That I don't know, these challenges, these 50 to 80 fish challenges, they can be stressful, especially on this new lake. We'll do a recap tomorrow. I gotta get up the lake because it's getting dark and I don't want to get crushed. Thanks, guys. Let's get out of here. Alright, guys, that does it for this trip here in Black Lake, New York. It was probably my hardest week challenge. It was a giant lake. There were highs and lows with this trip. Yesterday morning, I was at the lowest point in my fishing confidence. It was brutal. I was just minutes from going home, and I just let me do a couple more casts, and I caught the one dink, and it was such a relief that it couldn't even show emotion. It was like, oh, I got a dink. But that dink turned into two, and it started building some momentum back. And then by the end of the evening, like everywhere I went, I was fighting fish. I really nailed down the pattern. Those little swim baits, the Kitech and the Mega Bass, on the Mega Bass Okashira swim bait with the propeller was the ticket right there. That was the bait. Isolated rocks with some weeds around it. I would pitch it right in maybe a foot into the weed line and then bring it out and that's when the bass would hit it. They were all sitting on the edge of the weed lines looking out to the main lake. Unfortunately, I didn't get any exotic species, exotic for me. I did have a gar bite a bait, and I did have 2 pike hits on baits, but I couldn't land them. I did finally get a smallie at the end of the trip, but we made it to 52, plus some dinks and a lot of panfish, rock bass, and I like rockies. I like rock bass. They're fun. They're like little tiny smallmouth. So the lesson of this trip really is just keep casting. Just keep casting. You gotta battle through the adversity. You gotta battle through those lulls, those droughts, because you can't catch them if you're not fishing, right? You gotta battle through it and keep casting, and eventually you'll hit. It was a good lake. I'd like to come back, and the boat was great too. Another thing that annoyed me is again, the cabin guys that were next to my boat. They come in this morning. I'm bringing the boat back. It's like 8 in the morning. And the guy has to show me that his daughter caught a 4-pound bass that they're killing and bringing home. And from what the marina guy told me, this lake has having a bass population problem. And they just pulled a 4-pound breeder out of the water. You know, that's a fish that's probably 8 to 10 years old. It's been successful, it's breeding, and now it will not breed. And that fish will never become a 5 to 6, 7 pounder in this lake. Conservation is important, guys. I mean, some fish, you know, you catching some trout, maybe some crappie, perch, I can get keeping them. But let's leave the bass, man. Let them go, let them grow. Other things too, muskie, pike. Let's put them back, man. That's one fish that some kid is never going to catch. That's how I look at it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up for me successfully accomplishing my mission of getting 50 fish in 1 week at Black Lake, New York. Give me a comment down below if you've ever had such a blow to your confidence like I did yesterday morning. And also go back and look at some of those other week challenges I've done in the past. One up in the Adirondacks and a couple in New Hampshire. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing to the channel. Sweating my ass off, but the flies bug you right through your shirt.
This is the boat I was originally supposed to get, and it was not working, so I had to scramble to get the boat that I did get, and I would say that I guess I lucked out. Super old Nissan motor, no trolling motor, in kind of rundown condition. So I am more than happy with the boat that I got.
Cause now